My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slice and Dice. We are continuing our Blurst run from the last episode. We are on level 21, that is to say our second loop of this run, Greased Die. We get +1 to rerolls on the first turn, as well as during boss levels, and cache. We'll start with 3 random tier 1 items and 2 random tier 2 items. We also have some extra max HP for enemies with every A and E in their name. Boss fights add bones, and probably the most impactful one here for us is slow spells. Maximum of 3 spells cast per turn. We're being offered Cataclysm, Youth, and the one I'm actually going to be taking! Yes! Ah! Extremely psyched about this. Took the random and got Shiny, +2 item quality. Okay, let's see what we can get done here. Okay, Infuse Herbs, that's not a potion, but we have 2 other potions. And we also have a Bone Charm for no HP penalty when defeated. Put it on a Brigand. Actually, no, let's put that on the Mage maybe instead. The Cantrip and 2 blanks here. I don't know if I want to put that on anyone. Heal 21, Drink Cleanse. That can go basically on anyone who can hold it. I'll just decide whether or not to use it at the time. Titan's Bane with Dispel and Drink, we'll save that until the possible boss fight, and Infuse Herbs can just go on the Thief. Possibility of 2 mana, Heal 2, Regen Cleanse. Alright, let's go into this fight against a Gnoll and a Wolf. Woo! Reasonable opener, 2 of the characters get their best possible. 2 mana for the Mage and 2 damage for the Thief. Taking out the Gnoll this round, I mean, that would be fine. I'm not going to complain about taking out the Gnoll this round. Acolyte, you do not have a 2 mana side, so I will settle for that. But I think I'm probably better served by just keeping the Mage around. Actually, should I even keep the Mage around? I can, but the Mage doesn't lose any HP in the next round if they die in this round. So I also could have just completely let them die there. Any more damage from anyone else? No, not at the moment. That's okay. We just need 1 mana next turn to round this all out. Come on, and that'll do it, Acolyte. Well done. Flare and Wolf is dead. Collector. A lot of different opportunities there. We've got 3 damage Exert, 1 damage Duplicate, 2 damage Range, 2 damage Self-Shield, 1 damage Cleave, 1 damage Focus. Or Fey, a little bit more consistency. Heal 1 boost for 2 sides, heal 1 mana gain for 2 sides, and 1 damage weaken for 2 sides. I'm going to take the Fey. I always really like the Fey, and it's been a while since I've taken one. Tweak. Optional Tweak. Oh! I'm doing it. I'm just telling you right now, I'm absolutely doing this. It may kill me. Optional Tweak. Monster Wands. All monsters get +1 to all sides, but they also have single use. So if they roll that side again, they get nothing. However, Goblin gets, 2 damage cleave. The Alpha summons 2 wolves at the same time. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully this episode isn't short. Fingers crossed on that one. Okay. Goblin currently attempting to kill the Thief on the top line. Pretty difficult to ignore them. With the Brigands and the Thief and the Mage, I would be able to take them out. Let's see if we can get more done there. Okay, that's even better. Thief and Brigand. Brigand defends themselves 1 while we throw some extra damage in there. The Fey defends or heals the Thief, setting up the Focus defend from the Squire. So... hang on, if I am going to be focusing on the defense through that, then ultimately I don't even want to kill this Goblin. That's not my primary target here. Honestly, it's probably the person attacking the Squire. Give them a quick and dirty burst there. I'm probably not going to be killing the Archer in the back line before the Goblin, so the Goblin will need to die eventually, so maybe I should have killed it on turn 1. Ah, all that's in the past now. Time to make some new mistakes. Ooh, none of these qualify though. Gonna get the Fey to heal themselves and block up themselves as well. taking out the rat. The thief is now just short of dying after a defend. All right, Goblin. Here we go. Goblin's starting to roll blank sides entirely. I like it, I like it. So what we really need to be ready for with this monster tweak is the ability to deal with like larger burst turns from the enemy, but over time, we won't. So hang on. I need more dense resource generation, but it does not need to be durable because the enemy's generation of effects is not durable at all. That's what I intend to say there. Okay. I mean, it's not difficult to keep the Fae alive this round, but none of that really is the way I would want to do it. Fae, yeah, sure, that'll do it. Good enough for me. Let's use a flare to set the archer up, probably to run away, and they do. Lucky versus Sprout. Lucky with +1 to the leftmost side, -2 to the middle. Sprout for heal 3 channel. Again, channel costs -1 mana each time this has been cast to a minimum of 1. I mean, see, this is not really burst, dense, early generation of value. This is more durable. This is the opposite of what I was asking for. Giving the Fae the ability to hit a 2 weaken on a target, that is pretty sick, admittedly. But also, it's pretty important the Fae is capable of hitting these weakens relatively consistently? Depending on the fight, really. I think I'm going to take 2 random tier 2s. It's either that or luck. No, I'll take lucky. I'll take lucky. It is good. We can also combo lucky with, hang on, with the cantrip effect. If we put the cantrip effect on after lucky, we can have a 3 mana and a reroll here on the mage. Honestly, not that bad. The mage obviously stands to lose the fewest spaces to doing something like this. Actually, I'm increasingly on board with that. Let go. Thief, please hit a range side here. I would love to see it. Thief, that is not a range side, but you know what? That'll do. Brigands. Yeah, you can do better than that. There we go. Okay. That's enough mana to defend the Thief while they attack the Thorns, and then I boost and defend the Brigand to kill the other Thorn. Armorer versus Seer. Ooh. Okay, Seer has an appeal here largely because it's still capable of holding the Lucky and the Square Wheel combo, so we lose out on a 1 damage single use poison side, but we get a 2 mana growth side that is obviously growing consistently. We have reroll on a character who is intending to reroll consistently, who also has foretell so we can get more mana on the future turns. Again, it's a character that's kind of slow, right? They generate value over time. They generate damage over time. They generate growth over time. They try and balance that out a little bit with their ability to like suddenly pump mana on the board, but the thing is their spell really turns that mana into more future mana. So it's not actually that kind of like burst effect we're looking for as much as it's an investment play. I can also take the armor instead. The armor is comfy, obviously. Yeah. Yup. Just a very easy take right there. Alpha, Bones, and Zombie. Okay, let's see what we can get done here. I do like the Fae, the idea of the Fae boosting the armorer and then the armorer getting 2 shields on the Brigand, who can then attack for 3 and self-shield for 3, so we can get a lot of defense on that Brigand. Obviously, big downside here is the armorer dies without having done anything to the enemy. I'm gonna push it. So I'm looking to save the armorer with mana. Free extra reroll. A free extra reroll. 2 damage is the same as everything else on that thief. Come on. There we go. Well, hang on now. Does this change things? The Fae could buff the mage's ability to gain 5 mana, which we can then throw directly at the wolf. Then the wolf can take... Actually, hang on. Hang on. 5 damage on the wolf. Can we kill the bones on the top line? We can't kill the bones on the top line here. So I don't have the ability to eke out all the extra damage I need to get this full kill, unfortunately. Getting both of them down on turn 1? I would have settled for that. Especially considering all of them have their still +1 sides everywhere else. 5 damage single use. Oof. Okay, well, let's have a look at one of the alternatives here. And this is if I kill the wolf poorly. We can do it like that. What if I just defend the armorer? Right, set up the ability to kill the bones on the top line next turn and the wolf under it immediately as well. Only costs 3 mana to do so. One mana. Armor is going to be essential because we're not killing the alpha this round. I really would like the idea of getting regen on someone like the armorer who's taking a lot of damage here. Not currently doing it, but I would like to. 3 damage from the brigand I think is a good idea here. 2 from the thief, and we don't end up with the extra mana, unfortunately. So there goes the bones on the top line, which also kills the wolf immediately underneath it. The alpha sends out their second strike against us. The fact that we are, you know, making our way through this is just kind of comfortable. It's getting a lot harder when we get to these summon 2 wolves at the same time effects from the alpha. But hopefully they hit a couple of blank turns before we get to there. Okay. Just those 2 actions keep all of the top alive. That is the Fae buffing the armorer's... Wow, mage, hard low rolls there. Fae buffing the armorer's cleave defense, and then the cleave defense being applied to the thief. We'll deal 2 damage ourselves as well. Alpha, please roll a blank. Thank you. Really, really going to need a couple of generous blank turns here, I think. Wow. Yeah, I'm actually going to put... I'm going to put the regen on one of my characters. I think that's going to be really important, in fact. A growth sign to a character right now doesn't really... Sorry, not growth. Smithing aside doesn't really help us as much as I would like. Keep pushing. And again. Well, that helps us less. Send in 2 damage against the alpha. Next round. Hey, another blank. There we go. Finally, the Fae actually rolls a weaken. Not that it's been something we've consistently needed and not gotten, mind. Ouch. Mage really, really not keen on providing much mana to us at all. Should probably settle for 1 every now and then now about it. Okay. The armorer provides 1 defense to the brigand. They provide 2 defense to themselves. They can get a heal out there. Keep the damage. I think we might be fine here. Oh, yeah, it's still pushed for the extra mana there, just in case we manage to end the fight, and in fact, we do. There goes the alpha. There's a flare. Dueling pistol. Add duel to the left side, ×2 to targets who are targeting me. You know what? That's actually really good with the Fae, specifically because the Fae is always going to have access to duel when the enemy, like, a troll or an ogre or any of the enemies that have like a large cleave effect, a spiker, any of the enemies that have a large cleave effect that targets everyone on the board is going to be targeting the Fae and is also a primary target for a weaken back to themselves. I like it. It's also the terrarium here. Replace 2 right sides with shield 2 growth and 1 mana growth. Again, I think this goes against the idea of the kind of like burst effect that we need to have on the field. So I'm taking the dueling pistol. Extra monster, we can put a crone on the field in order to take a foil and a seedling. I'm not going to walk you through those because we do not need either. Archery training. All archers and snipers get +2 to all sides. No. Eye weariness must be equipped. Add single use to the middle row of a character. Good lord, no. Please, no. Random tier 1 curse. Heavy dice. Why? Why? I've been trying to avoid heavy dice. Alas. We can avoid it no longer. Honestly, like, pretty much any instance of damage here is good enough for us for just taking out a illusion. Brigand, I would like you to self-defend whilst doing so, thank you. So here's kind of my ideal. We take out 2, 3, 4, and then defend the thief. Alright, Crone, your signs are ridiculously impactful, but you haven't got another descend after this. I've been counting. Good smith side, little bit extra damage there from the thief. Oh, come on, you wouldn't even let him have that one? I may actually even use circle this turn. No, I don't need to. The brigand's already going to be very comfy and still alive. Just a wee bit more damage. And there goes the crone. Trapper and Caldera. I do really like Caldera. The only problem with Caldera here is I start losing my ability to use my lucky and square wheel synergy. I get more consistent mana generation. 2 damage to all damaged enemies. Unfortunately, I don't have much setup for AoE damage on the enemies first. I mean, I always do like having the Trapper as well. I'm not going to turn that down. Ain't nothing wrong with the Trapper. Yep, all's good. Okay, so here we see the Ogre is targeting everyone on the board. The Fae is going to have the ability to duel for 2 damage to prevent the Ogre from doing any damage to anyone on board. That is if the Fae rolls that side, right? It's one side. We've got 3 rerolls here, so we've 60-ish% chance to be able to hit it. I mean, obviously, I know the first roll didn't hit it, but I have 3 rerolls after this point. Boy, howdy, I don't want the courts on the bottom side to have to deal with that court. Sorry, the mage on the bottom side to have to deal with that courts. Or 1-3 at a time, unfortunately. Fae really should continue to roll. I'm going to have the Brigand lock that in for this round, just in case. Actually, have I generated a version that kills the courts? If I have, we'll take it. And indeed I have. 1 burst, there goes the courts. Defend the mage a little bit. Now it's just you and me, Ogre. Sure. Nice weakness for the enemy here. May I please have the mana instead of the reroll consistently here, mage? You know what? I'll take 1 mana. I'm not going to turn it down. I'm not going to be the fool who does that. Five more HP, Ogre. Do you think you're going to make it to the next round? Oops. 5 is oftentimes larger than 3. Oftentimes, not exclusively though. There's a flare for your final move. Ambrosia as rescue to the left side versus the Demon Horn. Replace the rightmost side with heal 2, boost and flick pain. Ah, man. Do love a good Demon Horn these days. But Ambrosia's ability to rescue, I have to take it. It's really good for directing the upgrade on the armorer, but I wonder, if I put rescue on my phase weakened side, I wonder if I can really get work done with this. Oh my god, Faye, please roll it. Please roll the correct side to try that out. Brigand, large impact initially on the board. Always happy with that. I roll more than 3 at a time, unfortunately. Armorer, that could be relevant. Push for everyone else. Huge hit, push for everyone else. Incredible for the Trapper to have the ability to possibly take a target out that quickly. Oh my god, I got the rescue side on the Fae. Okay, so I want to rescue either yellow or red. Every action that rescues one of them also rescues the other one right now, unfortunately. So let's try something. Faye, rescue yellow by attacking the slate there. 2 damage to you. And then there's a goblin on the bottom side. If I flare my mage, I can strike the goblin, rescuing the mage. And then the Fae may attack again. Okay. Then I want to get the chest down. Unfortunately, the Brigand is only going to do 1 damage against the tough there, but we do get to execute the chest, getting 1 item after combat. The slate uses one of its AoE sides without doing any damage to us. The goblin wastes one of its execute sides. The other goblin... The rescue! The rescue Fae. Incredible work, Trapper. One of the best signs you can possibly hit there. And my enemies hit their single-use sides consistently. Huge gift from the game right now. Addressed directly to us. I'm not going to take the armorer's effect there if it's possibly not going to even trigger. Go on the top line. I mean, Flare kills you, and... Actually, hang on. Let's execute that slate. And then just defend the mage. We're extremely close to just killing the goblin on the bottom line and the other one running away. Just realized how daft it would be to kill the slate last on this field. Random reward is 2 of hearts. Kind of relevant. At the start of a turn, self-heal 2 if you're on exactly 2 HP. Soldier and Mycologist. Still don't love Mycologist, honestly. Do I love it with this build? The ability to just instantly pump an effect? Hey. Something that makes you worse over time, but instantly better on the board. That is kind of what I've been asking for, isn't it? Something that has an immediate impact? Dramatic? Yeah, I think I've actually been asking for Mycologist this entire time, and I've only just understood it. I've correctly heard the call. Welcome to the team, Mycologist. I'm gonna go with Lucky on the Brigand, because I very rarely actually want to hit the exert side. But if I do, 4 damage is way more impactful for us. 2 of hearts, that can go on the Brigand with lower HP. And everyone else may hold what they are currently. Lego. Oh no! Bell immediately attempts to summon 2 imps here. Not happy to see it. Well, those imps are going to be difficult to deal with. I do really want to get the Fae to try and start rescuing people here. That would really help out. Huge mana hit on the Mycologist. Possible execution for the bones. Not that I think I need it, but I can get it very easily. Actually, let's just do exactly that. Faye, just execute the bones immediately. And then Brigand and Mycologist generate as much as you can. I'm gonna need to have some of these resources for all the imps they've summoned. Setting up vulnerability against the target right now doesn't feel good. Some area of effect defense from the armorer seems okay. I mean, burst does... The vulnerable does set up the burst to kill an imp by itself right now. Not incredibly enthused about that. Brigand, 1 damage self-shield, please. So I really do want the armorer to get the smithing side for the sake of the Brigand here. Can't roll that many at the moment. Armorer, you can take that side. Okay, Trapper does get an execute. That's going to be really helpful for these imps. Faye, you rolling weaken doesn't matter that much. Let's just get as much mana as possible. I'm just going to test out how this works. We do still have the ability to get back to the start of the turn if that is needed, but we can execute first off this imp that is otherwise going to be a gosh dang nightmare. 2 bursts takes out the imp on the bottom line as well. So here I lose my Mycologist. Could I prevent that in a particularly effective way? Not really. Yeah, not really. Let's try it. Spore on Faye. You get the ability to give health and mana to the Trapper, who then executes the imp on the top line still. We defend towards the Mycologist. Double burst takes out the imp on the bottom line. We generate 2 more mana. And yeah, we still lose the Mycologist at the end of all of that, because we have to use the Spore in order to set up for all of this, so we don't even get the ability to burst again at the end or anything like that. Yeah, no. This should have gone the original way. Thankfully, it shouldn't be too difficult to get back now. There goes the Fanatic. We lose our Mycologist for having done so, but honestly, for the double summon on the turn 1, it could have been a lot worse. Brigand, little self-shielding side that can be dramatically bolstered by other folk on the field. That weaken's not particularly helpful here, though. Yeah, sure. Trapper, that's an unfortunate hit. Okay, Faye, little boost on the Armorer, who then shields and smiths the Brigand, who does 3 damage and 3 self-shielding. Able to generate a huge amount of defense on that turn. Now, Bell, don't kill my whole team. Strongly prefer you not. Thank you. We can prevent 1 lethal there immediately. Good. And then 2nd lethal prevented. So actually, if I do the vulnerable hit first, we can use that vulnerable to modify the damage we're doing to the bell for the rest of the round. Hell yeah! Infiniheal and Ocular Infiniheal, you say? With the Armorer, you say? And the Fae, you say? Infiniheal. Replace the 2 red sides with heal all sides, retaining their original value and keywords. Heal 1 boost. Yup. Worse items by 1 or shield response. After taking damage the first time each turn, self shield 1. I'm gonna take worse items actually. Only because I have shiny. Offsetting that at the moment am I taking the worse items though. If the Trapper can hit rescues on their execute, that would actually be sick as hell. We can't put duel on the kill effect, unfortunately. That would have been nice. We're taking the Infiniheal and putting that on Fae because boost will affect all sides, whereas Smith will only affect damage and shield sides. So I still want the Mycologist to be able to benefit from this. I still want the Trapper's, executing side to be able to benefit from it. Bunch of bones and a wee bit of quartz. Six damage to a target between the Trapper and the Brigand there. That is the execution of 1 quartz. Everyone else may push. Repeatedly, as it turns out. Well, unless I want that 3 damage against the other quartz. Not very good at supporting that 3 damage to kill the quartz afterwards, though. Well, actually, I just generated literally exactly enough to do it. But the problem is we lose the Armorer for having done this, because both bones still fully connect. Actually, this quartz surviving this round is completely fine because it's weakening my Brigand, but my Brigand is actually not going to be attacking next round because they're exerting this round. So what I'm looking for is as much, mana and defense as I can generate. So Armorer, please defend. Thank you. What's on the top line? Go D and... Hang on. Wait, this is the way we want to do this. Let's get the health on the Mycologist, Spore on the Armorer. You're defending the top side, actually. We take out the quartz. The Armorer survives. We don't even have to use a burst here. Saves a little bit of extra resources for us in the next round. There's our dueling sign, but no one's targeting the Fae, unfortunately. It's going to be difficult to support enough damage to kill that quartz. If I bolstered this vulnerable and then used a burst, 2 and 4 is 6. Yeah, that's the ability to kill the quartz. So the quartz dies, meaning only the Armorer, Brigand, and Mycologist are still going to die after that. Because the quartz is the only person not lethally targeting someone right now. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. I mean, if the Trapper hit the rescue side this round, it would be sick as hell. Faye, if you hit your heal all side, that would be great as well. I'm gonna continue pushing for that reason. I guess the Armorer has to hold. Okay, we got 2 ideal sides there. Armorer, you may no longer need to hold that side. I mean, I could heal the Armorer by 21 this round and feel pretty happy with that. Let's do it. Okay. Heal all by 1 and give boost to all as well. In fact, here is even the ability still to kill the corpse. And we'll burst for the defense of this brigand as well. Fight us, Bones. No need for any of these. Ah, right, of course, but we can't roll them all at the same time. Armorer, you may keep that side. Faye, honestly, no. You've still got the heal all side. Trapper, you can't take that. Mycologist, that might be one of your best sides at the moment, honestly. Setting up vulnerability, instantly killing a target. Sure, I think I can do this. So we're looking to kill this target. Wait. Buff the vulnerability, and then defend the Fae. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. No need to continue thinking about that turn. These enemies are weak as hell. There we go. I just wanted to hit the executing side here. I mean, it's not really going to help as much. We do get to rescue the first time there and kill the next bones with it as well. Honestly, like, a non-traditional application of rescue is pretty fun. Whoa. 1 damage to all enemies, 1 damage cleave. Those are very good sides to buff, but so are the engage sides of a gladiator. Both the armor and the Fae are very, very happy to see the world and the gladiator. The armor and the Fae happy to see the world and the gladiator here. That was what I was saying. I needn't have interrupted myself there. I feel like I have the least preparation for area of effects that I need to do to enemies. But I also don't have the ability to do large numbers to an individual target. I'm going to be losing the opportunity to do that by taking the whirl here. It's going to make it even harder. So I can do a lot of tricky stuff to the enemies, but I can't do a lot of consistent stuff. Am I fine with that? Yeah, I'm fine with that. The Trapper giving us 2 vulnerable sides gives us the ability still to, in a pinch, gin up 4 damage against the target by making them vulnerable to 2 and then dealing 2 damage afterwards. Take the whirl. Also, there's the 3 damage side, which, again, if we roll that, pinch, etc. Although I will say, there is a temptation in my heart for reactivating our lucky combo here and having a 2 damage to all enemies, 1 damage cleave, 1 damage cleave. I mean, in this fight, honestly, I probably do prefer this on the whirl. For this fight in particular. There you go. The person I'm least likely to want to kill on the board right now is the Imp, because I can just prevent their 4 damage, or 4 of their 5 damage against my Trapper. So I should really focus on the people who are trying to summon 2 bones each? 6 bones on the field this round? I only just realized what they're trying to do to me, and I'm terrified. Weakening the enemy in order to prevent that. I mean, it's one way to try and go around it. The only problem is the Fae is also probably going to want the ability to buff other people. Well, does the Fae need the ability to buff other people with the boost? Not really this round. I'm going to take the weaken. I mean, Trapper could dodge this round, but they do have the execute, and the execute's one of the most important things that can be deployed on the field right now, so... I'm gonna hold off on making that suggestion to them. Wow, hard low rolls. Okay, the hard low rolls stopped at the end there. We've got the ability for the world to deal some damage. So here I'm going to Spore the Fae to take out one of the imps, and then I'm going to kill one of the other imps myself with a burst. Could have been worse, could have been better. That grave really needs to go down sooner rather than later, though. Mycologist, yeah, that is your best mana side, I guess, right now. I don't think that counts. I'll take the AoE when it's offered on the second last roll for the world, though. Okay. So, buff everyone. Armorer, you may attack. This Bones almost kills the Grave. In fact, we can follow up by killing the Grave and then just deal with incoming 5 from the Bones. Take them out in response in the next round. I am really, really liking playing with this modifier. The single-use tweak to all enemies. It's really, really changing the way that we have to approach this stuff as well. Oh! Twisted Bar! Set all sides to 2 for the Fae? Yes. Crabsolutely we're gonna do that. You put that over there, that go there, that go there. Heal 2 to all allies and boost is pretty ridiculous. It's entirely possible I don't level up the Fae at this point. That may just be the character we want locked. Lock it in and send it. Oh. Well, you do not want to be holding these two this round. This one, -2, and then we would set after that, setting before that. Neither of those really have any impact. Honestly, there is a world where I gave the mycologist that this round. Really? No. There isn't. Is there? No. I feel like I'm missing out on so much value if I don't have Lucky equipped to someone, but I think for this round, we'll be holding it off. Alright. Spiker and Sniper go. Armor with the ability to boost the whirl. Possibly killing the target in the back line and saving us ultimately. Faye defending everyone on the field from that spiker. Well done. Unfortunately, we lose a lot of health ourselves this round. We don't get to take out the sniper in the back line, but we did a decent amount of damage. Honestly, I need to remember that the Fae is going to have a lot of difficulty using any side as effectively as heal to all allies and boost. Oh my god. Please hit it this round. So useful. Or not. That's fine too. As we get to defend the Trapper as they attack. I mean, I guess I can bring the Fae back after they do that attack via the Mycologist. Sure. Unfortunately, they will start the next round on half HP, but that's not too much of a worry for the Fae. In fact, this is already lethal. Goodbye, Sniper. Prophet Veteran. Prophet does give us the ability to get the Soothe on AoE, but it's the Fae upgrading, and I don't want to upgrade the Fae. I'm just going to take the Veteran. 4 damage hits, things I've needed consistently. We'll have the ability to burst through the ghosts as well. Very important. Yeah, I'm going with the Lucky back on the Mycologist for this fight. It's a longer fight. We're going to need more hits of shield and growth and things like that. More cantrips to try and get us some more sides of heal to all allies. The boost effect from that offsetting the fact that we only have one side here on decay as well as 2 sides with growth. Is rescue much more effective on a different character here? I don't think so. Alright, let's go. Yikes. Really looking to kill that ghost, eh? Bunch bunch of interesting stuff happening on the board, but it's not really going to matter until the Fae hits the correct side. So Veteran and Armor, you may lock those two in. Fae, I simply need you to hit a boost side. Don't want to have to settle for the mana side, but I can. I'm going to settle for the mana side and pinch. Ooh! Huge hit from Mycologist following that. Okay. We set up the Trapper to be able to do Vulnerable of 2 to the Baron, and then we just burst until the Baron's dead. Right, of course. Can't do that. That don't work anymore, do it. Oh! Yikes! Yikes, y'all. I might lose the Fae for trying to do that. Slow spells. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill one of the ghosts outright, so... That does look like how that do go. Uh-oh. Guess I needn't defend her then. Well, actually, I could keep the Fae alive this round. Slightly different targeting. So let's do so. There goes the ghost on the top line. And I'm gonna use one burst just to set up that ghost to a much more killable stage of its life. Hold on to mana for the next round. Alright, Faye, could you actually hit the Infinity Heal side? Like, it's ridiculous how often you've not hit it, considering how important it is. Please. The only heavy targeting of the Trapper at the moment is not really my concern. Because we intend to kill that ghost this round early on anyway. Veteran, you may take your 3 damage, just in case. There's our AoE heal, thank heck. Right, let's try some stuff. Big vulnerability on the Baron. There goes the ghost. 2, 3, there goes the Baron. Now it's just Bones versus us. Unfortunately, I do have to get rid of 10 mana randomly there at the end of the turn. Telling us exactly how well this has been working. More vulnerability, and the Bones have it. Alright, Poison Dip or Wooden Bracelet. I'm excited to see both of these. In fact, both of these seem the right tools for the same person. The Veteran. The Veteran has no sides that have any keywords on them, so +1 to all sides with no keywords, just +1 across the board to the Veteran. And Poison Dip adds poison to the top and the bottom sides for the Veteran. So the Veteran never being able to do less than 4 damage, or the Veteran being able to deal poison damage. I think the poison damage is more important. Nostalgia versus Horde. Horde, 20%, sorry, plus 20% space for enemies before becoming reinforcements. Let's take that. Oh, yes. A little bit more of a need for AoE from us than ever before. Slate Sniper, couple of illusions. Another sniper there at the bottom as well. Trapper. That's a pretty significant dodge, considering the sniper in the backline is attacking for 6. Go for it. Although your execute would actually be really sick as well. I'm gonna let the Trapper continue rolling. The execute would save the Trapper and the Fae, and then still have the ability to possibly kill the Slate afterwards. Fae, I mean, you boosting everyone's sides is kind of okay. You could also prevent a huge amount of damage. Targeting that Slate this round. Anything except for mana on the Fae is ultimately okay. I can't roll that many at the moment. You know what? I'm just going to use that as an opportunity to lock these 2 in then. Yeah, Armorer, you are being targeted, but you should really probably defend someone, right, Armorer? Mycologist. Ooh. Come through the clutch there at the very end. bursts for those two illusions. Try and keep the slate down. Unfortunately, we will lose the Fae. Definitely don't like losing the Fae there. But that was still a pretty optimal first round, all things considered for us. Alright, snipers. 2 of you losing entire effect there. Seems pretty good to me as well. Veteran, a little bit of defense against yourself. Again, noting that the enemies are getting weaker this entire time. Losing sides that they are capable of even using. Ha. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just gonna log all of these in. Trapper, you can save the mycologist by executing the sniper on the bottom line. And you can also execute the next sniper. 2 instances of damage against the slate. Watch them run. Roulette versus Valkyrie. I mean, honestly, Roulette with Bone Charm? No HP penalty when defeated? Just do 7 damage and then peace out from the field? That can be pretty good. Valkyrie, though. Say, Valkyrie is more likely to be meeting the effect of Death Wish if someone's targeting her, so ×2 on the Valkyrie at the same time seems really cool to me. Yeah, I really like that. Let's take the Valkyrie. You may have the dueling side. I'm getting a new mouse, by the way. This is happening constantly. Logitech have double-click issues that I've been driving me up the wall for about a year. This mouse has had a double-click issue for a year, and I, the entire time, have decided I'll buy the next mouse tomorrow. I'll fix it tomorrow. I'll fix it tomorrow. Finally have, and I'm just waiting for it to arrive. All right. Anything else I need to do here? I think not. Slate Bandit Troll. Faye may heal herself by 2 right now, quite effectively, usefully. A lot of poison is coming out from the enemies, and a lot of AoE is coming out from the enemies as well. Very deeply concerning. Don't think any of these sides are going to be right for us. Ah, of course. We'll take those 2 to start off with then. Ooh, Valkyrie, that's an incredible hit. Faye, you take yours back. Veteran, I would prefer your attack, I think. Boost all, great defense. Trapper, I would prefer a different side from you as well, if possible here. Never mind, a different side is not possible, as it turns out. Okay, Faye, get rescued by the Valkyrie. And then, Faye, you may use your side to give everyone the giant boosts they need. Valkyrie, you defend on the Trapper, and then the Mycologist. So 5 damage and 5 poison against the same target. Obviously, pretty huge for the ability to kill the Troll early on. But we could also try and kill the Bandit before it gets to a second round. I think I'm going to focus on the Troll, actually. 1, 2, and 3 bursts. Takes that Troll out this round. Who has the most poison incoming? It's the Mycologist on the bottom side. I guess I'm going to heavy defend the Valkyrie then. Alright, Faye, another AoE heal, please. I know you haven't been rolling them consistently, but if you could, that'd be nice. That dodge doesn't even keep the Trapper alive currently. Poisoned by 2, I think. Although them dodging this round would be nice. Basically everyone here has to push. The 2 people are going to have to keep in the interim. Veteran and Trapper. There's our boost. There's a rescue. Let's see how well this works, actually. Just short of being able to rescue the Veteran on the bottom side. Although they will rescue themselves with a circle if they need it. 1, 2, 3. Spore on the Valkyrie to keep the veteran alive. Trapper, you may roll a dodge. There you go. Valkyrie may no longer use that side anymore, but now it's just the Slate versus me. Really what I want here is an execute. Weaken vulnerability? Honestly, no. Push gain. Can this even save us? In fact, yes, it can. Use 1 and 2 bursts against the Slate. Okay. Come on. Come on. 4 instances of damage. We can do this. 1, 2, 3. 4. That'll do it. No take backsies. 1 dead Slate, Sushi, and Wandcraft. Wandcraft replace all sides with single-use mana sides retaining their original value and keywords, and Sushi replace the left side with gain 2 rerolls, cantrip. It's a super cool side, but I don't know if anyone wants that now. Like, I do want the ability to hit sides, very specifically, but do I need the Sushi to do that? I don't think so. 3 random tier 3 items or Wandcraft? We can take the 3 random tier 3s. The Idol of Ayu for +1 max HP for each vowel in your name. The Blood Chalice Self Shield 1 for every wasted point of healing you receive. And the Fainted Halo. +1 max HP this fight whenever you save a hero. That's pretty cool. Every time you save a hero, the Valkyrie will get +1 max HP. Blood Chalice for over defense, also for over healing gives some shield on the Trapper. And the Idol of Ayu. This is probably best held by the Veteran, 3 max HP. Look, you're not going to write home about what just happened, but it was okay. It went fine. Oh, sure, I'll save those 2, but I really don't want to keep those 2. And again. That execute does save the Knoll. So we can now incorporate the rolling of the Fae back in. And we can incorporate the rolling of the Veteran back in. Ooh, we did get our boost all side. Didn't think it was possible. Now the Trapper can eliminate anything with 6 or less HP. We murder the Knoll. 1 and... Actually, hang on. I'm gonna Spore the Trapper. 7 damage execute now kills the Alpha. However, now I've got wait, hang on. Oh, that doesn't save anyone, of course. Right, so the Spore isn't gonna help us in a situation like that. Whatever, it's okay. We still take him down in the first round. I can hardly be mad about that. Alright, cool. You got a chance here? I regret to inform you. I do not mind what the answer is. You are already dead. Ludus has a bunch of sides that just have slight damage on them. Is that really what I want? Small damage numbers like that? They don't get very effectively boosted by the Fae. There's a large amount of my problem with the Ludus there. I'm not changing the Fae, so I'm not taking Wraith. That's just, it's not occurring. Sorry. That's a bad idea right now, capital B-I. Fine. Oh, but the vulnerable side is so important for my damage. Although I guess the poison really kind of performs that right now as well. I'll take the Ludus. Sure, you may have rescue on that side again. You may even have the Blood Chalice. Slate Troll King and Bones in this fight. Big poison. Valkyrie, you far better sides than that for defending people. Ludus, that's decent damage. Could be better, could be worse. Alright, Valk, please hit your best side if you could. You know what? I'll count that. The Valkyrie is being targeted and is dying. This round, just murder the Troll King. 24 damage, instantly. Single target is dead. Then Ludus kills the Bones on the top line. Veteran starts setting up poison against the Slate. I'll roll out 3 bursts here. Why? Because it can. Watch them run in the next round. Bullseye and Iron Crown. Iron Crown would be funny, but I'm not doing it. I don't think I need to even. Bullseye, add engage to the middle column. So times 2 damage to a target on full HP. Putting that on the Ludus doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. Nor the veteran. Actually, it goes on the veteran. Defeated heroes return with 3 HP on the next fight. 5 3 HP. One of my favored negatives there to take. Bunch of fanatics and wisps here. Wisps are, well, one wisp here is attempting to summon 2 things at the same time. Ludus, if you could kill things and save them, that would be much, much appreciated with the rescue rolled this round. Actually, it doesn't really look like you have the ability to do that unless you kill one of the fanatics that's targeting the veteran, which is kind of unlikely. Oh well. Valkyrie, do you want to help us out? It's a big defense that's being offered. Yeah, just gonna keep the veteran alive this round, and that'll be enough. So now I have 8 damage rescue. But the veteran's no longer dying. Okay, let's do this in a different order then, see if it makes a difference. So 8 damage rescue. Mandrake. Have 10 plus poison on an item, on an enemy. Unlocks the item Horned Viper. Adds poison to the 2 left sides. Super neat. Ludus may now slay the fanatic and then attack again. Valkyrie now no longer needs to only hold the death prevention side because I can actually prevent my the deaths myself. So Valkyrie, you continue to roll at this point. That's fine. It'll have the same impact. Again, it's murder fanatic. Then I'm gonna murder one of the wisps. The other 3 are all inflicting pain on targets right now, making them take damage to whatever actions they deal next turn. It's gonna be pretty sad for a lot of our characters unless I use a circle next round, which I could do. Kill the wisp on the bottom line, making the mycologist a little bit comfier for the next round, leaving myself enough mana to use circle just in case I need to prevent big negative effects. Like this, the Valkyrie is now going to be able to use the duel and Death Wish side without just immediately killing herself in response. I mean, all of this is just good enough, I think. Mycologist, you can continue to roll, but you don't need to. Fine, 1 damage from you. Good enough. Okay, throw out a circle. Valkyrie, you may now murder the fanatic that's focused on you. Take out the 2 wisps, and yeah, just slowly work our way through this fanatic. How many more fights have we got left in this one? Can't be that many, right? 1 fanatic down, 2 more fights after this one. We've got 38, 39, and 40. Doctor and Wizard. Ooh. Wizard's a bit of a problem because Wizard is really, really asking me to put the Twisted Bar on it instead of the Fae. I mean, honestly, even if we don't give the Wizard the Twisted Bar, we can just have the Fae buff them. It's Wizard. It's absolutely Wizard. Change the 2 left sides. Possibility of Increasing the shield boost perma side, but we lose the mana cantrip side? Honestly, mana cantrip is going to be one of the smallest things about this wizard. Yeah, let's do it. Because the wizard's really going to be generating its resources in the casting stage from the phase effects. Then wizard, you may also have 2 more max HP if you want them. Anything else significantly better on you? I think not. Okay. Let's do it. Very, very pleased with this setup. Enemies intend to kill all of my board at the same time. I see. Let's see what we can do about this with this basic setup. Oh my god. Faye, buff everyone by 2 this round. Excellent. Wizard, you may now shield a target by 4 and perma boost them. Veteran, you now do 20 damage with this engage attack against an enemy. Seems pretty good to me. You may murder a demon outright. In doing so. We lose the veteran that way. I mean, the veteran is also already just sort of killing a demon that way, right? What are you, 6 damage engage, so 12. Literally, it's 1 short of killing a demon at the moment. But I lose my Fae if we don't kill one of the demons, is the thing. So do I want to lose the Fae or do I want to lose the veteran here? Honestly. Hang on. Another thing I haven't explored here is the possibility that we use the wizard to buff the Fae first and give everyone a ridiculous amount. Okay, veteran, you now have the ability to murder someone outright. There goes the demon. And then the Ludus, you may kill the core that's murdering the veteran. And then the Valkyrie, you may kill the zombie. There we go. That's the play. Oh my god, Faye, please do it again. Do it again. Come on. Oh, I know you can. Got him. Absolutely got him. Ludus, you're actually still doing 5 damage. Do not worry, bud. Veteran died that round. They didn't need to. Oops. Poseidon's Charm and Diamond Skull. Diamond Skull. +2 max HP upon death. +1 to all allied... +1 to allied sides this fight. I mean, we can res people with the Valkyrie now. It's also Poseidon's Charm. Add cleave to the top and the bottom sides. That's pretty good. Oh, pretty good on the Valkyrie being able to cleave defend targets on the field. And for the wizard with the shielding. Okay, I'm going to take the Poseidon's Charm. I don't know who's going to be holding it at the moment, though. I'm going to give it to the Valkyrie, I believe, here. There's just a lot of poison on my enemy team at the moment, and I worry that it's possible that they get a ridiculous amount of that poison on me very, very quickly. And this might be a good way of opposing that. Ludus, you being able to instantly kill a target with the dual side would also be pretty good, considering you're very likely to be targeted. Okay, Valkyrie, you've hit your split defense side. In fact, that saves all of the 3 targets that are currently dying. Veteran, that is poison engage. That's the ability basically to take out the Basilisk in a single action. Good hit, Faye. We'll take and we'll take. Okay. Now, the Basilisk goes down before it even acts here, preventing us from having to deal with the weakened against the Veteran and Fae, which is kind of the absolute nightmare. Glad we've avoided that. We managed to get the 3 mana held onto for the next turn. There is a target on board that can target. The Valkyrie is also dying this round, so they have the best outcomes from that hit too. Yeah, I'm gonna push. Definitely worth it here. Let's try and keep the Fae alive. Valkyrie, you have the 8 damage on a single hit here to the Troll. If you can do that again to the other Troll, we can finish up with a Burst and the Strike by Ludus. Shaman versus Surgeon. Both of those upgrades for the Fae. No thank you. How dare you. You know the Fae is exactly what they need to be right now. Does anything need to change considering the fight I'm in? I could get slightly more poison if I swapped the Ludus and the Veterans items now. Getting the extra max HP per rescue is not going to be as impactful on the Valkyrie as Dueling Pistol and the ability to just die while doing ridiculous amount of damage to the boss. Put cleaving damage on the Ludus. No. I'm still going to need the cleaving defense from the Valkyrie, I think. It's very important that I can just keep the right targets alive. Self-shield for wasted healing. I mean, that is impactful on the Ludus as well, certainly. Okay. We also do have... I almost forgot. We actually do have the ability to Titan's Bane dispel this boss. So who best holds this? I mean, honestly, it's probably just Ludus. All right, let's do it. So Titan's Bane to remove the Pain Mirror and Mana Burn effects from the Hexia here. Would love to see it. Valkyrie, we're not really going to be rescued by that right now, unfortunately. Setting up poison on Hexia would be sick this round. Can't roll that many die right now, unfortunately. Okay, we do get to actually dispel Hexia first round. Good. Love to see that. There's the poison. Okay. I just want to set up ridiculous poison right now. Hang on. What if I just defended you correctly at the start and then Veteran just did the big hit? Just by themselves. That's fine. And then Hexia dies next round. Ludus does not even need to follow that up. So we will have to deal with 2 demons being summoned this round, unfortunately. Ludus, if you could kill the target that is otherwise making Faye's life hell, that would be really, really handy. None of the imps are doing a double summon this round. We are okay. Alright! Now the real fight can begin. You see Ludus still has the ability to rescue a target. Veteran still has the ability to instantly kill a target as well. This is going to get really difficult if Faye doesn't hit the correct side. Valkyrie, definitely keep people alive like that if you could. Come on. Okay. So I can prevent the double summon from the demon there, which is an absolute nightmare if we let that go off. We can take out the bones on the top line that is actually dealing the most damage right now. Or we can prevent the... Unfortunately, if Ludus attacks any of the imps that are actually summoning 2 bones this round, Ludus will take way too much damage. Yikes. I'm going to kill the bones on the top line, saving a bunch of HP on Ludus. Unfortunately, this does mean we're going to be dealing with a huge amount of bones on the field. A lot of them have novel actions. All of them have their +1s available at the moment. That's the ability to instantly kill one of the demons. Unfortunately, it's the ability to instantly kill the demon that is not doing anything right now. Vault can save 3 people. Faye, I really need your AoE. Like, factually, desperately. Let's try this turn without it, because I can generate enough mana to use Valkyrie's ability a second time with Inspire. So, Ludus, can you rescue anyone by killing a target at the moment? Not really. I don't want to prevent deaths yet, because if I do that, then I can't hit these rescue triggers. So, like, if I healed... Boy. Is there anyone I can save like this? I can save Ludus themselves if they target this bones after getting healed by the Fae. Trying to defend the top. Veteran, big attack. Prevents the lethal on the Fae. Giving the Ludus the ability to strike again. No one's doing 5 damage individually to the wizard right now, unfortunately. So if I do 1 damage from the wizard to, say, this bones, and then burst the wizard, and then we eliminate one of the targets that's slaying the wizard right now. Get the ability to act again. We can take out another one of them. And then I can even take out the imp that is intending to put poison on you. We do lose the maximum HP on the demon, making it harder to target them with the engaged sides that would instantly kill them. But I think ultimately we'll be okay with that. Valk, you don't need to regen anyone. No one is dead yet. There we go. In fact, good saves. Actually, Valk, could you... Yeah, you could do some saving beforehand as well. There we go. Full defense there, a little bit more. Defend yourself there, and then... Beautiful. Let's see exactly how effective we can be here. Three takes out that imp easily. 10 damage takes out that bones. First response, and then we literally just have the imp on the field. Goodbye, buddy. I'm really, really, really proud of this run. Not only did we get to exploit the hell out of the heal 2 boost for all allies, but we also had a huge amount of other combos going on at the same rate. Like, that was not where it ended. Spines kill 100 imps. We've unlocked an item, Silver Imp, for reroll and pain on the top and the bottom sides. Gain 1 reroll on cantrip and pain. The End has set us down to a Lost, Hoarder, Buckle, Healer, and Mage. But what? We have been offered Treasure Seeker. All heroes get +1 item slot to a maximum of 3 and +1 to item quality. We're in loot mode, baby! My name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slice and Dice. Series players up at the top left. YouTube recommendation down below. Spring past other names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the deck tier. And a special thanks to this episode to Disney Mia. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves. And hopefully we'll see you all next time.